Toxic boy anthem. They like the girls. They like that. They like that. Yeah.
Let's do drinks, shots, pour up a couple. Not too much liquor, now I'm trying to see double.
The first time I had alcohol was in a club. I don't really remember the time, but it was in a club. That was after I had asylum, so I was very, very happy, you understand? And shouts to them, Z, for spoiling me. Cocktails.
DMs or in-person vibes?
In person.
Watch it or Kiddy
Watch it.
Bad boy or lover boy?
Both.
Vibe fest or lyrics fest?
Vibe first.
Studio till late or party till late?
Studio too late.
Private jet or road trip?
Road trip.
Hoodie or shirtless?
Hoodie.
Alright, will you release a heartbreak banger or a toxic boy anthem?
Toxic boy anthem. They like the girls. They like that. They like that. Yeah.
Would you rather be a one-hit wonder with millions or low-key career with respect?
One hit wonder.
Morning hangover or midnight booty call?
These are questions there, Charlie. Booty call. Yeah.
Nice. Anyone have any questions for the boy? It's your chance.
Come on.
Come on.
Question.
I found out that he's in love.
Everybody found out that I'm in love.
Don't ask him here. Just one is there.
Not yet.
No, I'm not here.
Hi, Olive.
Hello.
Welcome to After. This is After.
Okay.
How do you like the vibe here?
Looks like we're going to drink a lot. It's solid.
Just a
It's
little,
solid.
just
I
a
like it.
little. But we usually have conversations before this part of the game. But I want us to play the game first before the conversation because I want us to loosen up and talk. And this is going to be a conversation. It is not an interview.
Okay.
So you can ask me anything.
No
you
problem.
We are chatting. Okay. But then we are going to do sip or spill, right? The drink is very disgusting.
Sip or spill the
Yes. No.
drink? Sip or
Sip or spill the
As in,
information. Yes. Okay. And the drink is very disgusting. So if I were you, I'll answer. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. It's just 5 questions.
All right.
So I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and if you can't answer, you take a shot. It's simple.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first one is which Ghanaian artist would you never feature on, even for a bag? Like if they gave you $1 million, you still not feature the artist. Oh, don't do that. What can they do to you? It's your choice. It's your choice.
Which Ghanaian artist? Am I supposed to drink everything?
Yeah.
Ha.
I've not even tasted it. So
But why would you ask me that?
Because we want to know what's going on. Like, I want to enter the music industry because I can see how your life is going right now. And I want that. So I want to see the ones I'll work with and the ones I wouldn't work with.
You can work with everybody.
No, I want you are my role model. So I want to follow your footsteps. So I want to go the ones.
I'm gonna drink this. I think.
So the next one is, have you ever ghosted someone after a date and why? And how recent?
Have
Have you ever ghosted someone after a date and why did you ghost the person and how recent?
I would say it was a date. But it was like it was a normal, meet-up vibe. But it's been long. It's been long, way before,
The thing.
I became me, yeah.
Why did you ghost the person?
Because I didn't pay for the bills.
Oh, the initial story.
Yeah.
Okay. But then, like, if the person paid for the bills, it means she fucks with you like that. So why did you?
Yeah, but you know,
It was a ego thing.
I feel like I actually felt like she was going to talk, you know.
She'll go and tell people.
So yeah.
So right now she's seeing you on TV and she's telling people.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. If you want your money, come.
What's the most expensive thing you've bought to show off?
To show off.
Yeah, you bought it and you're like, I want them to know that yeah, I've reached. So that's why you bought that.
Hey, to show. Nah, nothing.
Nothing.
I'm actually currently working on something, but not to show off.
Just
yeah,
for
but it's
yourself.
very expensive though.
A car.
It's not a car.
Oh, a house.
It's not a house.
So it's
You see, when I'll bring it to your house. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing is, what is the wildest fan message you've received?
Wildest fun message. For this one, I don't have to drink. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to drink.
So somebody texted me on IG sometime when I had Goodson. When Goodson was like making waves. From Nigeria. And she said she wanted to give birth for me, like have a child with me.
For you, just because of the song. Wow.
People are just wild like that. I don't know why. Me, when I saw that, I felt like there's some agenda somewhere. Because why do you want
someone
to
has said, someone tried to set you up.
something is going on something.
Okay. So the last question is, name a celebrity that has slid into your DMs. A girl that slid into your DMs. A popular person. Hey, so they have been sliding. I can see. Because the way you took it fast,
You see?
they've been sliding, eh? They've been sliding. Wow.
In what way though?
Please. The way you thought of that, you took this that way.
Because somebody can just say, oh hi, Olive, you're doing good.
You know what I'm talking about, like sliding into your DMs, trying to get to know you and stuff.
Trying to get to know me. But that's nothing.
But you have to get to
But
know
I
somebody.
don't think the person would want me to say it.
Okay, so then drink
So I'll
it.
just drink like
Yeah,
But it's not
Cheers.
good though.
it's not good.
Why did you ask me that question?
Why not? It's past. I want to know.
Okay. I can't tell you. I'll tell you after.
After.
Yeah.
You promise.
I can't promise, but I'll tell you after.
Anyway, we're done with this part. You posted a video. I don't know if it's a visualizer or it's the main video. Your
Okay.
song with Sarkodie.
Yeah.
And it was actually a completely different thing. I mean, like, I know from your lyrics you can be,
Yeah.
you can go crazy with your lyrics, but then, like, I've not seen it visually like that. So, what was the content plan this time around? Why did you decide to go that route this time around?
So if it's an EP, right? And if you look at the EP is very plain. There was no covering up in the EP. You know, Good Sin is about sex, but Good Sin, I was trying to cover some stuff up. But when you look at the EP, I'm talking my stuff. I don't really cover stuff. So it was. I feel like we're grown enough to take that. Do you understand? Yeah, we're grown enough to take that. It's been like I said, it's been 5 years since I started dropping songs. I've seen stuff. I've seen stuff that people have seen too. You know, so I feel like I just needed to do stuff that people would relate to. If band is about sex, how else do you want me to like?
But you in the bathtub with the girls wiggling their buttocks like that is something you feel like everybody can relate to? That's relatable.
Well, that's why it's a visual representation. of
Okay.
something. You know, if I go to that extreme, then it would be porn, right? So something close to just give you the idea.
How did your parents take that, considering the
They are not
Christian-
cool.
They are not cool.
They're not cool. But
So right now you're a rebellious child.
not
Because
really.
I know the first time you had to go and talk to your dad and they agreed for you to release the song. But right now they are not cool and you still released it. So like,
Well, I released it before I told them. If you say rebellious, then you should say I have been rebellious because I dropped without even telling them before. You know, yeah. They'll be fine.
they'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Okay. So you said you started dropping music 5 years ago. But I feel like I started hearing about you like seriously like 2 years ago, like from 2 years ago right now. Like till now, like now you are proper Olive the boy. First you were coming, but
I was
now, yeah, right now,
coming,
you have to change the name to Olive the Man because right now, you come inside, Will. What's the
Yeah.
highest you've charged for a show?
For a show. So let me
Yes.
tell you something. My first show, when I had good sing, was $15,000.
Eh?
That was like my first show. It was not in Ghana, it was in Sierra Leone.
Oh wow! Excluding like your
But that's not the
expenses,
highest,
like the flying out and things.
Excluding everything.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow! That's what you make per
Great.
show
No, that was like what I made.
at that time.
That was like my first ever booking.
Mm.
You know. Yeah.
So right
But what
now,
I make now
yeah,
depends on where.
on what work, where,
Depends on where. Yes, and when.
where, as in like maybe a secondary school is different from like a concert
Yes.
and those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But so for secondary school, how much I want to hire for my nephew's school? I want to hire you for my nephew's school so that my nephew get fans that he has brought Olive Boy to school. So how much for something like that?
Fair money.
Fair.
Money.
What's fair?
Fair.
100K.
Oh, that's too much. That's
That's
that's.
too
I feel like that's too much for
The high school.
a high school.
Okay. Then
Because they're
that's
my
nice.
babies.
Yeah, that's
They're my
nice.
babies.
Anyway, on to my next. Should I be intrusive or should I be nice?
Anything we
Okay.
did.
Have you cheated in a relationship before?
Yeah, I have.
When? How?
Before.
Before when?
I didn't like the person. If I like you, I wouldn't.
So why
cheat.
didn't you just say that you don't like the person?
Because they take do me before.
That person did it to you or somebody
No.
else?
Somebody else did it to me.
So now
you
you're
know, you
past-
people train us. Do you know that?
Which people?
You girls.
Who?
Yes, when a guy falls for you,
Mm-hmm.
like falls for you, like that first love thing they talk about, it's crazy. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
They don't even see anybody else. Do you understand? And then later you break me. If you break me, I become a monster.
So do you feel like you're on revenge mode right now?
I was.
But right now you're in love.
I'm calm.
You're in your soft boy
I'm
era.
calm. Man. I'm
Okay.
calm.
Let's go back to music.
Before there.
Hard guy.
Yeah. If
I
a girl
wonder what the
girl
before
comes
was
to,
when you are only 22 right now, but okay. Like, at which point did they break your heart for you to be?
but you know when I started writing love songs,
When?
I was 16.
Where did you learn all of that from? Because your mother and father, they are soft, so you didn't sit at home.
So the funny thing is, I had not been staying with my dad. It was with my mom.
Oh,
Most
okay.
of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time.
So what
Um,
inspires you to write those songs?
What inspired me? So my mom loved a lot of like telenovelas, so I had been seeing that. And aside that, this phone has a lot you can learn from. They teach you stuff without you even wanting to learn. Yeah, so I don't think there's a kid nowadays.
So it's not everything that is practical. You know, it's not like your songs. It doesn't have to be something like you've been through. It's just like
Yeah,
thoughts or things
sometimes
you've
stuff
learned.
that I've seen.
But what song can you relate to? Like, it's something that was actually happening.
Everything on that new EP is something I can relate to. Yeah.
So bend.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
wow. Oh, you've really seen things.
Yeah.
Would you call yourself like a? You know, there are some kids that grow. Like they grow before their age. How do I even phrase this? Like
I think-
their experiences in life make them grow before like their actual age.
So I think I had a lot of time to grow because I was a solid introvert. I didn't like talking to anybody. So I had time to really think about stuff. You know? And I had a lot of time to see things, you know. Yeah, I'm somebody that would not talk if I see things. Yeah, so people did a lot of things in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you be
with
quiet
that-
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
observe.
yeah,
And now you are putting it into music.
Exactly. So like I've seen a lot.
Do you feel like you've changed as an individual getting into this space? And like, were there some expectations that like some things that you didn't expect to come and meet in this space that you're in, but like you're currently like facing it? That's changed you as a person.
Yeah, like I said, I don't go out. I don't like going out. I don't like a lot of stuff that I'm doing now, but I'm doing it because of music. So I have to go out to the club almost all the time, but I don't like the club.
Oh, so like you are paid for those appearances and
Yeah,
stuff.
sometimes we just go there to like promote some sounds and stuff. But I don't like the club.
But how has it shaped you?
How has it shaped me?
Yeah.
Now I like noise. Yeah.
You can't be in a quiet place.
I like noise. I like a lot of noise nowadays. Yeah.
You don't have
I'm
quiet
cool
times
with
anymore.
that. I do, but I'm calm with it. Do you understand? Like, yeah. I was a very quiet boy. Somebody would say timid or shy. But now I don't have a choice.
So you're not shy again.
No.
You sometimes feel shy in your mind, but you're like, no, I have to put up a front, or like
No,
it's
no,
gone.
no. Like it's like you've done it a lot of times. So why are you shy? You will still come and sit here. There's no reason to be shy.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now, DWP. Did you ever have a problem with him at a point?
No, to me, no.
To you, no.
To me, no.
But then, like, there was a friction there. I feel like I remember a story like
I
that.
heard a few stuff
You heard a few stuff from their side,
from people.
from people.
Yeah, from people.
And did that like ruin your relationship? Because I remember when you started, like they used to champ. There was this song that people even started saying that because of endurance, that's how they
That's
heard it.
insane.
And then and Nigerians like blew it up and
Yeah.
stuff. Did that ruin like the relationship you have with the DWP people?
I feel like it was a misunderstanding because I was in Nigeria, right? And they asked me on an interview that do I feel like Nigerians also like played a role in making Good Sin a hit, right? And I was like, yes. That's it though. That's my problem. Like that's what I did wrong, because I answered the question the way they asked me. They're like, do you think Nigerians also played a role in making the song a hit? And I was like, yeah. Even with that, I also mentioned that yes, it started from Ghana, but a few people, like I mentioned a few names, also like played a role in Nigeria to make it the song that it was, during that time. I think they didn't get it really well, yeah, but it's sorted.
It's sorted
Yeah,
now.
it's sorted.
So my problem with you, between Ghana and Nigeria, which country do you like the most?
I like Africa.
You see, that is my problem with you. When it comes to Ghana and Nigeria, you're unable to pick, but you have to be patriotic. Where do you feel where do you feel the support more when it comes to your music?
What do I feel the support?
Support more between Ghanaians and Nigerians?
Depends on what support you're talking about.
Why is this such a tough question for you to
Depends
answer?
on what support you're talking about.
Your support, your
I
career.
get home support for this.
Uh-huh.
But truth be told, most of my streams don't really come from Ghana.
They're from Nigeria,
They're from Nigeria and some other countries.
but mostly Nigeria.
Yeah, mostly
That's why it's always a tough question for you to.
Yeah, so like sometimes you have to specify which one.
So in which one does Ghana win?
And home support.
But what is home support? It's all support.
Home support as in like when it comes to people that really want to show up for me, like on a lot of stuff, like shows and stuff like that. Yeah, it's home, because this is my home. But it's a good thing, because in a way I'm still projecting Ghana, right? And we're trying to do global sounds. We're not trying to do sounds that will like only stay here in Ghana. So yes, I think the Ghanaians like it. Don't you like it? That,
I do, but is that why you sound like a Nigerian most of the time?
I sound like an Afrobeat artist.
What is an Afrobeat artist?
My general.
No, but you sound Nigerian.
I sound Nigerian. So do you know why?
Why?
You think I'm sounding Nigerian?
Why?
Because they've established it. When you talk of Afrobeats, what comes into your head? Do you know some people think King Promise is Nigerian?
Really?
Ah,
Really?
yeah.
Which part of his sounds give Nigerian?
Some people think because he says he's an Afrobeat artist. So yes, people think he's Nigerian. Some people think he's Nigerian.
Because when you're an oh really? This is a new discovery.
So the thing is,
yeah.
the truth be told, the Nigerians have established it to a point where when you talk about Afrobeats, the only country that comes into your head is Nigeria.
In Ghana.
Let's just be truthful.
No, Ghana and Nigeria.
Let's just be truthful.
I'm so
Do you remember when Black Sherif dropped and they were like claiming him in Nigeria?
Yeah, they do it as a joke. We all do it as a joke.
Who did?
Me, sometimes I see like a Nigerian doing well, and I'll go and say, "Oh wow, Abna, I'm so proud of you from Ghana." Yeah, it's a joke. It's banter. It's not real.
Well,
It's banter. Sometimes when Thames went for the Grammy like this, we posted it and said, "Congratulations, because you are forgetting the Grammy."
but nobody, no pioneer in the big industries would say Thames is Ghanaian.
But which big pioneer would think you are Nigerian? Okay, well you dear, your sound is like Nigerian, so I understand the confusion.
Yeah.
But somebody like him promise, it's weird.
Yeah, I've heard that a couple times.
Wow, but he's still Ghana and Nigeria.
Yeah.
He's still Ghana.
I remember I went to Sierra Leone sometime, and I was having a convo with somebody, right? And the person was like, the Nigerians are really doing well. I mean, look at Rema, look at Young John, look at Kim Promise. I'm like, Kim Promise is Ghanaian. He's not Nigerian.
Wow, this is very interesting.
Yes.
Very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Anyway.
So we're trying to change a few stuff. Do you understand?
So that you can identify as Ghanaian, so that you can represent us, right?
We're representing. That's what we're doing.
Because when I even watch your DP cry, your hair is green, so it's giving Nigeria. It's
Green
like,
because I love green.
okay, nice coincidence.
Coincidence.
I said nice
There's
coincidence.
green. There's green in our flag though.
Oh, where it is at the end. Oh, please. Anyway, do you think have you always wanted to be like an artist, and do you feel like you're living the dream right now?
Nah, I never really wanted to be an artist.
What do you want to be?
A doctor.
Really? So what changed?
Initially, it was a pilot, and then doctor. So I definitely was going to change to another one.
Then it was the art. I feel like it's every kid's dream to be a doctor, lawyer, those kind of things.
Oh, but I was serious about being a doctor though. I was a general science student.
Why are you saying you are 22, you can still pursue it? What changed?
Nah,
you are busy right now.
I'm not doing that.
Or now you like the where you are right now. You feel like you are living the dream.
I feel like I'm getting there.
You are getting there.
Yeah. But I'm very calm now. I'm making something out of passion. Do you understand? Like it's like you're doing something you love, something you can easily do. Nobody's stressing you.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's doing bring the paper, bring the document, bring the stuff, and you're still making money out of it.
But don't you feel pressure? Like when it comes to offices, they'll say bring the paper, bring this thing. But then when it comes to music, because of like the standard you put good in with the music and everything, and then all your songs came back to back. Do you feel under pressure to like release something that people are going to?
No.
You do what you.
I actually love growth. Slowly to me is the fastest way. You know, it's good to pick people along than to like really go there, and then it's hard to come get people. Do you get? So like it's good to pick people along from down than to get to the top, you know, and to pick people. Because if you look at people that boom like crazy, they're not really coming back. Do you understand? But if you look at the people that did it gradually, small, they're getting there. And I feel like I'm doing it because last year it was 3 nominations for TGM and I was 5. Do you understand? So I like the fact that it's not like too huge. It's huge, but it's gradual. You know, so I'm not pressured. I like it. I like the steps. I like the baby steps.
So the new school people, right? Do you feel like you're at the top right now?
Do I feel like I'm at the top?
Yeah, right now. When they say that the new school artists, let's mention like.
Oh, but me, I'm rubbing shoulders with people though.
Like.
I'm really rubbing shoulders with people.
Yeah, like who?
Like who? You know them?
No.
Don't do that.
I know them, but what you do, what you think?
We're the likes of my people, like Promise, like Kiddy.
You promise like, Kiddy are your people.
Oh, they're my people.
These people that started like 10 years ago.
Oh, they love me. They show support. Yeah, so they're my people.
Okay. So you didn't say you are new school, but you're not new school because you are rubbing shoulders with the oldies.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're there. We're inside. We show them Pepe for that.
So you just released an EP right now.
Yeah.
I already know about it because I follow you and everything. But I'm going to act like I don't know about it so that you give me like a little brief on it. Okay. So how many songs do you have on it?
I have 8 songs.
Okay.
8 songs, 5 features.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are the people on it?
So I have Almighty Sarkodie on it. I have Mayor Kun on it. I have Sounds from Nigeria too. I have Viola, and I have King Madi from Nigeria.
You see? Nigeria.
Oh, but there are two.
Which two? Sarkodie.
Yeah, Sarkodie and Viola.
Sarkodie cannot describe all his features are Nigeria, so he said his parts. He's in your category of artists that are morphed into the Nigerian circle.
See, I'm proper Ashanti.
Yeah, you're proper Ashanti, but it's not giving Ashanti. It's
Is
giving Yoruba demon.
Oh god.
It's giving Yoruba demon and stuff. Okay.
I mean proper Korongo boy.
What was the inspiration for this EP?
This EP.
Yeah.
Okay, so it actually talks about love, but everything I've experienced with love growing up in the industry, growing up and becoming me as an artist, like as Gringo.
So this one, yeah, everything on it is something you can relate to.
Yes.
Let me go and sit down and listen. Well. If I don't understand something, I'll text you.
Yes,
and
no
say, hey, so
problem.
you went through this. Anyway, so it's on every platform right now.
Yes.
It's on every platform
Every
right now. And then we should expect like visualizers or actual videos.
Actual videos.
Actual videos. So
for sure.
the actual video.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Wow.
I was even talking to my guy like before this.
So was the visualizer surface level or that is the highest?
That one was just normal content.
Wow. So the
It
video
was
is
just a rollout content, like to put out.
wow.
Yeah.
I can't do that video. I don't have the accoutrements for that content. But yeah.
You can just come and save me some eyes.
In
and
the
stuff.
bikini.
Yeah.
I beg you. I'm your big sister.
Okay.
Let's do drinks, shots, pour up a couple. Not too much liquor, now I'm trying to see double. So drinks, shots.
Tangerine sour.
Hey! Hey!
It's already on camera.
Hey!
It's strong by that.
I've never had a hangover before.
Never had a hangover.
No.
What's your secret?
I'm not really an alcohol person.
Okay, so you don't really drink when you go out.
No. Unless I'm with like people I really trust.
Like who?
Like my DWP family. And even that one, it's not like serious. I don't do like serious drinking. I know my limits, so when I'm getting there, I know I'm there. And I just, yeah. But I've never had.
How many shots? Do you ever had?
The highest shot I've done would be 2 or 3. If I'm to rate, Leah. Yeah. I can do a lot of things when I'm tipsy.
Like what? Give us one thing.
I'm more hyper when I'm tipsy. Yeah. But sometimes too, I'm very calm. It depends on the mood I'm in. Yeah. I don't know the name, but it's in a green bottle. I took it when I went to Tanzania.
You got messed up.
Yes. Thank you. It's very nice, but
Effective.
very effective. I think so. I might not remember, but I think so.
Who was it to?
A girl I like.
Be honest.
Expensive thing. Have I been drunk before?
Or tipsy.
Being drunk is like,
Or tipsy?
Or tipsy.
yeah, tipsy, yeah. I feel like the most I've gone is being tipsy. Maybe pay the bills. I don't know.
How big was the bill?
I can't remember. For real, trust me. I can't remember, but yeah. Yeah. I have. I think in my early stages. Yeah. But I also don't really go out at night like that. Yeah. I prefer going live on TikTok. Yeah. I feel like I spend most of my night there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you see me outside, it's just that then I'm really, really bored at home. Or DWP, we are linking up somewhere. Yeah. And you mostly see me outside with them. Yeah. $4,000. Yeah. My last relationship.
3 truths or 5 shots?
3 truths.
Okay.
Because 5 shots there, you guys will carry me home. I can't. 3 truths. I was so much in love with that girl. Yeah. I'm thinking. Relax, you guys should relax. I'm picking the truths. You give me a truth. Give me a, let me see.
Is it the same girl you did like a convert when you get 16?
No,
It's not that girl.
no.
Do you want to tell us that story? I don't know that story.
We don't know the story.
Okay, so that story is a very nice one, so you all should listen closely. So, it was a birthday of one special person, and I had a conversation with her before her birthday was approaching, and she had problems with her phone. And you know, we as content creators, we use our phones a lot, yeah. And I asked her what she wanted for her birthday, and she was like, anything. I'm also the type that if I would gift you, it has to be meaningful. Like, I don't just buy gifts for buying sake. So I was thinking through, and I was like, okay, your phone is spoiled, and as a content creator, you really need a phone. So I bought the latest phone at the time, and I had to.
Which was a.
It's a 15 Pro Max. Yeah, don't ask for the price, please. Yeah, so I bought the phone, and I just had to present it very nicely because she was my PP, you know, and yeah, people were watching us a lot. So it was just fun.
Hence the convoy.
Yes, she was a special person to me. Can we continue?
No, we still have 2 more truths left.
Yeah, 2 more truths.
2 more truths. The first one was what?
You really love with her.
Hey, wow, you guys are paying attention. About my previous relationship, right? We planned to travel together, like solo travel. Can I say solo travel? Okay, duo travel.
Where were you going to travel to?
Somewhere nice. I don't want to spell it out because I will by all means travel in my next relationship.
Yeah, please.
Yes. So I don't want to spell it out so that when you guys see me there, you say, this guy.
Has a girl ever shot their shot, right?
A lot.
At a club?
Not at the club. I don't usually go to the club. Yeah, but yeah, they have a lot of times. Yeah.
And is that attractive for you?
Is it attractive? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not.
What's the difference? Like, what makes it attractive sometimes?
It's just nice to see that a girl can come to you and come and pour their heart out to you like that. Yeah, I feel like it would take a girl a lot of confidence to do that. I can be corrected if I'm wrong, but it's just nice to see that. Yeah. What?
What makes it not
Is it
attractive?
unattractive?
Sometimes I feel like, you know, on Snap, you see when you post something, you can get like comments. When someone comments on the post, you can see it. So sometimes some things like that, let's say if I post maybe a snap of me like smiling or like doing something like really close to the camera, then you see like those kind of messages. So those ones, I know that it's not genuine, it's just like, just they won't move to me kind of vibe, yeah. So.
You like that?
Okay, you can say that. Me, I don't like pepper. So I'll go for shito. Every now and then, please reduce the pepper in the shito. Sneakers, cook jollof, quiet international bag, cozy. Oh no, wedding dance. Hey. Wow. No TikTok as in posting.
No,
Watch TikTok.
1 month. 1 month no TikTok. I can do 1 month. Hey, backstage. Oh. Waist beats. Waist beats. Waist beats. Sometimes both the here. It can be both. It can be like this and like this one. You can always. I prefer no makeup. But if you want to make up, it's cool. It adds up to the beauty. So, sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Early stages. Yeah, early stages. I was scared. Yeah, I was scared. Hey. No, I like my size.
What is your size?
My size is like from my age downwards. You can be a little older than me, but it shouldn't be like this. I mean, if you are older, we can still vibe. It's cool. Yeah, but I prefer like my size. Highest. Right now, I'm 25, so I can do. The highest I will go will be. Hey, sorry, I thought it was part of my outfit. The highest I can go will be 27, 28. Yeah,
35, 40.
I don't like sugar, man.
She doesn't look like Benny's bird. Or Tiba Savage.
Sugar mommy too. Why are you coming for me? Like, why? Do you know the truth? I don't really watch them like that. Like, that's the truth.
There's nobody in this world you're crushing on that you want to slide.
A celebrity.
Yeah.
No.
Not even Beyonce. Rihanna.
If they'll slide into my DM, I would want to work with them. But I've not thought of being in like kind of a relationship with them. Yeah.
Which 3 artists would you love to work with?
In Ghana,
Globally.
globally. I've already worked with Beyonce.
Were you in the
Music video.
music
Yeah, but I would want more. I mean, like one-on-one, like this Beyonce skin, this is my skin, and then we are rubbing shoulders. Yes.
#1?
I'd love to work with Chris Brown. I can mention 10.
Give us 10.
So Beyonce, Chris Brown. We've already done Asha. So even Blacko. I love Blacko. And this guy too. I love this guy, but what? With the works this way.
You have to say his name.
Olive. You don't know Olive is here. He's here. Can you come and wave at them, please? Yeah. I love his music. Da Baby. Da Baby is one person that I can see and shake. I don't know why, but I just love him. Yeah. Da Baby.
The way you said 10, I thought it was like on your fingertips. Like,
No, I'm trying to like put everything. Okay, let's leave it like this.